Hi Scorpio, welcome to your August Life Sector Tarot reading with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. These are general tarot readings, so not everything's going to resonate with everybody. And also remember, these are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. And I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. And they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your August of 2023, can you believe it? All right, let's have a look. What's going on for you? So for your actions and plans this month, you have the Nine of Wands with the Eight of Swords, okay, and the Six of Swords. So this suggests for a lot of you, you're coming out of a challenging situation, and it almost feels like a part of this is going to be, it's like you're sealing the deal with some kind of travel. So for a select few of you as well, there is something that you need to watch out for here. There is a possibility that if you're traveling, specifically for those of you that are traveling abroad or overseas, you may end up needing to spend longer in that place than you had anticipated or planned for. Just something to be mindful of. I will say as well, if you're traveling this month abroad, this is not the month for extreme sports, all right? It's just a no from me. When it comes to your career and communications, you've got the Nine of Cups, beautiful, with that Two of Cups, okay, and the Four of Swords. So it's not necessarily about quantity when it comes to partnerships, connections and collaborations within the career sector. It's about quality. So you see here you've got the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Two nines represents receipts. And so this is really, if you are partnering up, collaborating, buddying up, etc. with anyone within your professional or academic sphere, you need to make sure that this person has a proven track record of showing up for you and showing out when they do. Now, for those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, that's a wonderful connection forged, right? So this could be a group setting. Maybe you start working with or collaborating with another group. Maybe you have a friend that you work really well with. That Four of Swords suggests that there will be many options, right? So this could be that a group setting of some sort is suggested. Excuse me. But there's you that's kind of like, well, what's the proven track record here? Who is it? Like the many people will offer, only a few will be chosen. One, because you're Scorpio, so you're always naturally very selective about who you work with or connect with. But what really strikes me here is that you're needing to, it's almost like you're looking at people and saying, right, okay, who do I act like? When I look back at who I've worked with previously, who has actually shown up? For those of you that are employed by somebody else, very much this, right? And it could be that a boss, a superior says, oh, by the way, we've got this coming up and I want you to work with, X, Y, and Z with it. This is not about, being a grass or, dropping somebody in it. I wouldn't do this sort of publicly, but I would, especially if you are sort of one of the point takers, I would go to your boss and your superior and say, listen, I've tried to work with this person before, but actually, they don't pull their weight, or I'm going to need you to really supervise this project so that you can see, maybe it's just me, but I've worked with this person before and they don't show up, right? They kind of they coast in the background and let everybody else do it. Now, this is just about being honest, right? For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, in fact, going back to those of you that are employed, great opportunity. Just don't be so quick to jump in it if you're looking at it thinking, okay, but who's going to be watching out for those people that are slacking? For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, same kind of thing, right? There's lots of collaborations, lots of possibilities for collaborations coming up here. But that Four of Swords with the Two of Cups, you have to be really selective about who it is. It's like, someone could say to you, like, oh, we do the same thing. Like, I'd really love to work with you. I'd really love to collaborate with you. And you're like, okay. And then you've got somebody else who you've already collaborated with or already worked with. And then you're kind of like, well, I would prefer to go with this person because I know that they're going to show up. I know that they're going to do a good job. I know that they're going to come through for me. it's going to be a gamble, right? It's going to be a gamble either way, but I gotta say, just I would go with what's tried and true versus what's new in this instance. Right now, that being said, for those of you that are retired and no longer working, this I actually feel like is you and a partner or a significant other taking some time away in order to mend or to heal your relationship, and that I actually think is a really good thing. For those of you, for your love and relations, you've got the Page of Swords, you've got the Chariot card, and you've got the King of Wands. So for those of you, I mean, Scorpios aren't really PDA kind of people anyway, but this could be, for a lot of you, you could be seeking an experience, maybe a travel experience, and you're looking at the details of it and asking yourself, okay, but are we going to be able to be a happy couple in this place? And what I mean by this is, if you're a same-sex couple, you know, if you're going to the Middle East, obviously you do need to be careful about that, right? You have to think about it. For those of you, you know, if you're going to a family resort, also you have to think about it. Like, as a same-sex couple, you have a lot more to think about than you do as a hetero couple, right? It's just the facts of the situation, whichever way you paint it. That's one way this could show up. If you're a hetero couple, one way that this might show up for you is you start looking at this and thinking, okay, well, are we going to be like the youngest people there? You know, like there's something here where it suggests that you being wherever it is that you're traveling to, wherever it is that you're going to, there are considerations that need to be made. It could be as well, like if you're a husband and wife, maybe your wife has to cover her hair wherever it is that you're going. Maybe she's not allowed to wear, you know, short clothing, etc. So there's a lot of considerations around some form of travel that's being done here for a lot of you, and it relies on you being clear on what is acceptable visibility or not, as the case might be. For those of you that are single, if you are looking to mingle, it could be that you're connecting to a fire sign person. Fire sign would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. With the Chariot card here as well, this is likely to be somebody that is either a sports personality, maybe they have, you know, like some kind of accolade, something that they're known for, something that they're very successful at or with. And to be honest with you, that's not the level that you guys are going to connect on. It will be a meeting of minds. And then finally, for your money and materials, you have the Justice card. Okay, that's interesting. With the Three of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Be careful with any contracts that you're signing of a financial nature over the course of this month. If, however, you're signing a contract to dissolve something or release something or to let something go, that's not going to be as tough or challenging, but you still want to remember that Mercury is going retrograde this month. Now, you've got the Page of Swords with the Justice card, which suggests that whatever's going on financially for you over the course of this month, it will go well into October. So this is a longer sort of consideration to think about here. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, for a lot of you, this could be that you're seeking a second opinion, or maybe looking for some kind of legal advice when it comes to a medical matter. And then finally, for your home and environment, for a select few of you, it looks like you're really considering whether you want to renew the lease on your home, or whether you want to, you know, or how to shop around, because here in the UK, everybody's panicking because of the mortgage rates. But it looks like a lot of you will be thinking about this kind of thing over this month. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.